Tuesday, 27th of September 2016. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavan.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The main highlight in Daily News says, BASL takes Auditor General's Department to task. The bar knows with the alarm the recent attempts by the officers of the Auditor General's Department purporting to exercise powers over the administration and functions of courts. President of the Bar Association of the Sri Lanka, Jaffrey Alaganayagam, observed yesterday at the ceremonial sighting of the Court of Appeal to welcome the new judge of the Court of Appeal, Justice S. Thurai Raja. Another highlight says, Lasantha's body to be exhumed today. The remains of slain journalist Lasantha Wickrematunge is to be exhumed today as part of a fresh probe into his death. Earlier this month, court granted approval to exhume the remains of Wickrematunge following a report made by the Criminal Investigation Department, which is investigating the case. Wickrematunge's body will be exhumed in the presence of a magistrate. Wickrematunge, the editor-in-chief of the Sunday Leader, was gunned down on his way to work in January 2009. The highlight in the middle says, Vigneswaran taken to task. The government totally condemns the conduct of Northern Province Chief Minister C.V. Vigneswaran's attempts to damage the ongoing reconciliation efforts by arousing communal passions in the north, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Development Minister and UPFA General Secretary Mahinda Amaravira said. And the highlight at the bottom says, Hashish bound for Colombo seized at Nepal airport. An Iranian national was arrested on Saturday while in possession of 1.7 kg hashish at the Tribhuvan International Airport, Nepal police said. Let's now move to the paper highlights in Daily Mirror. The main highlight says, a deputy minister facing arrest, says Ranjan. A deputy minister is likely to be arrested soon because the investigations into several of his deals have been completed, State Minister Ranjan Ramanayaka said yesterday. Another highlight says, Buddhist temples in North. CV has no right to call for their removal, says Ranjan. Northern Province Chief Minister C.V. Vigneswaran has no right to demand the removal of Buddhist temples from the North, State Minister Ranjan Ramanayaka said yesterday. The highlight in the middle says, Udayanga Veeratunga. FCID request international arrest warrant. Once again, the FCID yesterday requested court to issue a warrant through Interpol for the arrest of ex-Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia, Udayanga Veeratunga, in connection with the inquiry into the financial loss caused to the government when purchasing Ukraine-built MiG-27 aircraft in 2006. And the highlight at the bottom says, most expensive car imported to Sri Lanka so far. Recording the most expensive car imported to Sri Lanka, a leading businessman has imported a Rolls-Royce super luxury car worth over 158 million rupees, customs sources said. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, 700 million IT scam, request employees to take to streets. The People's Bank management, in a bid to cover up the alleged 700 million fraud in purchasing hardware to digitalize the bank, have urged employees to join a planned protest in front of the People's Bank headquarters in Colombo this afternoon. Several powerful figures of the bank's top management are said to be organizing this protest behind the scene on the pretext that it is to safeguard the reputation of the bank. The highlight in the middle says, police find explosives in well. Police yesterday discovered a stock of explosives and ammunition in an abandoned well at Kaduan Telipalai in Jaffna. And the highlight at the bottom says, MFAC wants CID probe. The Medical Faculty Active Committee yesterday petitioned the Criminal Investigation Department to carry out investigation into the taking of human body parts, including those of murdered rugby player Mohammad Wasim Tajuddin, to the SAITM private university as it was an offence. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.